Yeah, guys, welcome back. It is Beyond the Squared Circle. Glad you guys are back again. I'm Romeo, the real deal Montiel.
Double A in the building.
I'm not coming up with a name.
How about the champ? The champ
Yeah, there
Is here.
I did retain, and I called things during the show.
You did.
So I
You did.
rightfully
Well,
retained.
We're getting into that, guys. Payback was crazy. We got a little something different for you guys.
That's right.
We decided to switch it up for you guys. We did. I mean, us three, we actually had a good chance to watch the pay-per-view all together, which was great. Let's get into it. We got some reactions for you guys. Check it out. It's very funny. We're actually gonna watch it right here too as well. All right, let's watch it.
Oh!
There's no way he's tapping.
You can't get on the never level. Oh! There we go. There we go. Oh!
Look
at
how
everybody is.
He's all right in San Jose now.
That is what I'm talking about.
He's gonna DQ himself. He's gonna DQ himself.
Oh, come on,
This
man.
is fucking cheesy already.
Seth Rollins punching at the injured knee.
Wow.
1, 2, kick out.
Spielberg work right
Do
here.
you hear like this creepy music?
I know, dude.
What's coming up right now? How you guys feeling about this pay-per-view so far, man?
It's a really good pay-per-view.
Yeah? Is this wifey right here? Drink to
Oh, yeah,
that.
we gotta
Drink
wait.
to that. It's a sawangan.
Big Dog bringing the big.
Oh!
Right
Oh!
What did I just goddamn say? What did I just say? Heel turn. I'm keeping this fucking.
You gotta love it, man.
Woohoo!
How about that, Randall?
Why does he have a shovel in the house?
Because it's a house of heart. It's his house.
It's scary.
There's a shovel in
Shovels.
Bray Wyatt, obviously.
Shovels are scary.
There's
Dog.
a sheep on the couch.
Dude, how do you not get dizzy from that?
I don't even know.
Oh!
Braun Strowman just went over Roman
Oh!
Reigns.
Damn!
Told you
He
guys.
just stuck his tongue out. That was really weird.
That was. And
Ew,
he got
this little
spit.
bugger
He
out.
got
Ew.
spit like
What the
or
fuck?
whatever that is on his
This is
mustache.
gross. I don't want to do that.
All right, man. Payback just finished, guys. How do you feel about it?
3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
Yeah.
No, I give it a
Some of
4.
the
That was a
earlier
really good.
matches-
That was a really
earlier
good
matches
pay-per-view.
were a lot.
It's cool, man. What was your favorite thing in Payback, guys? What was
I think the women's match. It's a tie between the women's match and the tag match. Those are great matches.
Yeah?
Those great matches. Actually, all around, it was a great pay per view.
It was a good pay-per-view, man. And you actually mentioned that at the end. It was
It
really
great.
good. Matt, you were so happy about it, man. What was the one thing? I mean, you liked it, but
Yeah,
it wasn't like
I-
perfect. What was the one thing that dropped back for you?
Like honestly, like the only really decision for the matches that I didn't really agree with, but based on what happened on SmackDown, was the U.S. title match, the Chris Jericho winning and then losing it 2 days later was kind of dumb.
What was the point? Yeah.
What was the point of
I
it?
guess just to put him on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And then when he
Yeah.
leaves, he's probably going to. I'm assuming when he comes back, Kevin Owens is going to be champion. So maybe
if he
he'll
comes back, who knows?
I mean, he's gonna come back, but he's
Yeah.
on what tour with Fozzy or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. So
It makes
I'm
sense.
thinking
It
he'll-
makes sense.
But I mean, like all in all of the other matches, the finishes, they made sense. You know, Bray winning makes sense because he like actually won a pay-per-view match, which this is like his second pay-per-view match win or something like that.
yeah.
He does not have a lot of
He doesn't
wins.
win a
He
lot
has
already.
Braun winning makes sense. It just makes him look
I
strong.
forgot. Yeah.
Alexa Bliss winning kind of makes sense. I mean,
Just to give her more heat.
WWE is notorious for making people lose in their hometown.
Mhm.
Naomi is about one of the only people that actually has won in her hometown, like won a championship match in her hometown.
Bailey
They
didn't
see
do
him
so
punk.
good.
Yeah, Bailey being in San Jose and losing. Neville winning by cheating.
It was
great all
It
around.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It continues an awesome feud.
And TJ was kind of I don't know. TJ had that little like demeanor, like, "Oh, you cheated, dude. Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
yeah.
It was like it was
Yeah.
cool. Like, I
Yeah.
like that. See,
And let's see, Seth beating
Samoa
Joe.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
That was a pretty
Makes
good match.
sense, sure.
It kind of went slow,
Mhm.
but
Uh,
the finish was really good.
Let me talk about the worst match of the night. How was House of Horrors? Did
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
enjoy the
Why?
sitcom we witnessed? The
That was
It was
that
like
was
a
so
cinema?
cheesy, man.
Honestly, like now that I've been thinking about it the past couple days, I kind of like that it was cheesy because it's like think about like the other B movies that WWE
Yeah.
makes. It's like it's just
So you say it's
seemed
one of the
they were
better
trying-
ones?
It seemed like they were trying out for like a set for their new movie or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Bray Wyatt's new scary movie.
They
They
also-
also trailer or something. I don't know.
also the fact that it was nighttime despite in San Jose at the time
Yeah.
actually being
Yeah.
daytime
And
was.
we now know. You were saying earlier that we now know Bray
Yeah.
Wyatt lives around
Yeah,
San
Yeah,
Jose.
Bray Wyatt
so-
has to live in San
We're in,
Jose. So.
we got Death Valley in California. We also have
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Bray
true.
Wyatt's house. So
Yeah.
They live.
California's
they're neighbors.
spooky. Yeah,
Yeah, they're neighbors.
But somehow it's always nighttime at Bray's house.
Yeah,
no matter
exactly.
no
No
matter
matter
what
what
else
day.
it
It's
is
like-
in San Jose, it could be rain, shine, cloudy, whatever. It doesn't matter. It is clear and nighttime at Bray Wyatt's
Oh
house.
man. Even
Oh, man.
from the start of it with the limousine coming up. Oh man, you knew something
It
was
was-
wrong.
it was. I don't know. It was. I don't know. I personally didn't like it.
Yeah. Did you see like there was like online where fans was just screaming boring throughout the whole?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy.
I mean, I would understand. You saw half the match not in the ring. Like,
Yeah.
you paid for that. It's a championship
It's
match.
a
Well, it wasn't a championship match, but it's championship
Yeah.
contenders. I
Yeah.
guess.
Jinder stole the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Jinder had a run in and
Yeah.
helped Bray win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? what
Gender's
they'll do.
making a big
I know,
impact. But yeah, Payback all in all was, I give it like a B plus, A minus.
Yeah.
It was, it was good.
I'd say
B plus. Yeah.
I'd
I'd
say
give it a
B.
B plus.
Yeah, it was
Just-
good. It was
yeah.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Raw followed up. Raw was pretty interesting. It was good to see Finn Balor actually, getting a good title shot. I'm not gonna say he won. I didn't like the way it finished.
Mm-hmm.
I think
He would have won, yeah.
Yeah, he would have won if it wasn't for Bray. I think it was. I think they should have held off on that. I feel like they're rushing that whole Bray and Finn Balor thing a
Yeah,
bit
I do
much.
agree. Yeah, they
And
could have saved that for.
And I don't want to see Dean and Miz again.
Mhm.
I've
I
seen it too
agree.
many times. They're both. I mean, they're both great somewhat with each other, but it's just after a while, it just kind of gets
Mhm.
kind of boring in a way. And then Seth and Samoa Joe again. It's just kind of like I don't know. I'm
yeah.
over that too.
Yeah.
I think Seth should move on.
They've really got to finish the feuds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just
And
I
start
think-
a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the whole I liked how Seth and Dean were kind of having that connection, and it was good.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been cool to finish that whole
Yeah.
thing off too. But yeah, I
The
mean,
the thing I didn't they were trying to put the Intercontinental title as like the top title.
I mean, when
It was like-
when Brock
When
isn't
you got
there,
no
it
choice,
is.
yeah.
I guess it's just like
I honestly
no.
I like that they're actually making the Intercontinental and U.S. titles matter because
oh to give it more relevance.
but I feel like
guess,
the U.S.
Yeah.
I feel like the U.S. titles always had like a good relevance with like
I
John
don't
Not
Cena.
over the years. they've
with
been,
when John Cena
yeah.
had it, yes.
Yeah,
But when Alberto Del Rio had it and Kalisto had it, and even when
Rusev.
and
Ah,
Roman
Rusev
Reigns
had it.
were,
actually no
a big deal.
Rusev he did a good job with that belt.
but then they had him with Roman, and then Roman won the title, and then
Yeah.
it didn't really seem like much, and then Chris Jericho
Yeah,
won the
I
title.
agree.
Yeah.
And then it kind of sparked up once Kevin Owens kind of got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once Kevin Owens got it,
Yeah.
it started to get
Well, that's been flipping
better.
flopping. with
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
Owens
But now,
compared
I
to
mean, now
Jay,
he's got
but-
the title back. Now AJ will fight him, and
Yeah, I mean that's
probably
gonna
win
be
the
cool.
great.
title.
Yeah.
That will be a good match.
be a really
I'm
good
really
match.
Yeah.
excited about that. We'll see what happens. Another thing that was pretty crazy. I thought I was really excited for, and I don't know. It wasn't really what I expected. Was the Hardy Boys kind of doing that promo?
Yeah.
Their broken gimmick was kind of. You could see it was like little spurts here and there.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
didn't fully like go into it, and I don't know.
They just toying with it.
Yeah, they
like,
were
I don't-
toying with it.
I
you
have
know?
a feeling WWE is trying to get the rights to it, or
Yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
Impact to stop, or Anthem, whoever owns Impact,
Mhm.
trying to get them to stop, like fighting them for it, and so they're like telling them like, oh, do it here and there, whatever, but don't go full on with it,
Yeah.
just because I'm sure they don't they don't want a custody or not a custody battle. Well, I guess custody. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's their child. It's Matt Hardy's child.
Speaking of child, we got Aaron's boy right here. We got Jett
Got a
over
guest,
here. We got a
yeah.
guest, special guest.
He's all
You
mic'd
know,
up. So
he's
if
all
he-
mic'd up, so
he's ready to go.
if he wants
guys,
to,
you know,
if
the
he wants
baby,
to chip in,
the
then
baby views of WWE. You
Yeah.
know, starting small around here.
we gotta give him a little
Charge of the
shirt.
baby, charge of the baby merchandise.
That's right,
Yeah.
man. That's right. So you know, he'll let us know what he likes and doesn't like. You know,
Yeah.
with here and there.
Did you see the video of Maxwell reacting to the Payback match?
No.
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's
Really?
like they you remember Matt Hardy's pants? They were like those shiny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
neon
like
gold.
green.
Like-
It was-
oh,
it was
no,
like a-
green. Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
neon green and silver.
Yeah.
So they had Maxwell with a pair of those on. It was like they made him a pair, and he was like watching it. Oh,
See,
there
he
it goes.
liked them.
Yeah, he liked them. I got a Maxwell fan. But he was like wearing those, and he was watching it with Rebby, and he was like doing 2 counts, and then after the match when Sheamus and Cesaro attacked them, he was going, uh-oh, like he fully knew everything. It was adorable though.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know. I like definitely. See, he's liking it too.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, we're talking about Maxwell. That's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's his favorite wrestler,
Yeah.
Maxwell Hardy, King Maxwell.
King Maxwell.
Yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of kids, man, I've been noticing a lot. I don't know. It's been weird. I've seen a lot of blood nowadays in WWE. Like,
Yeah.
we
Some
lost
of
a
it
tooth.
accidental.
Yeah. I'm guessing. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
both of the things in the tag match were accidental. Sheamus kicking Jeff in the face, and
Yeah.
breaking his tooth, and then also kicking Matt Hardy in the face and opening him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened.
Dang.
Yeah.
And
The
even
Roman
in the
Reigns,
bro, right?
yeah.
The
Braun,
Braun.
I have a
Roman,
feeling that
that was
was
crazy.
definitely planned
Mhm.
or fake blood or something, because it makes sense in that context.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
just crazy. Like I haven't seen that much in a while. Like
Yeah, since
the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
where it's like like
I'm glad they're
back
not.
to back to back.
I'm
Yeah.
glad they're not going full out of just people with like a red face, like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair.
Yeah, they
have had.
they went crazy.
But
with
I'm also
that.
glad they're I'm also glad they're not doing the black and white
Mhm.
when blood starts to show up, because then it's honestly it's kind of hard to see things.
Yeah.
You know, when you have the full color, it's a
Yeah.
lot easier to see.
Even back
everything.
then, they used to put the big red X. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Yeah, when like somebody like bleeds all over the place, they just put a big X, and you can't really see the programming. That's how
That's
bad
so
it was.
dumb.
Yeah.
Really?
That's so
And then they
stupid.
changed it to the black and white.
Yeah.
Because people was
No,
like,
just
"What?
like-
We can't see anything."
I
Like,
mean,
you know?
control it.
Yeah.
If-
Yeah. That-
It
I
wasn't
mean,
much though.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was. It was just like.
it was interesting, and then like I don't know, blood here and there. It's good in spurts, I think too. I mean, pay-per-views I do it, but when it's like on Raw and SmackDown, I guess don't do it as much because
Yeah.
it takes away that effect. On
There's a difference
pay-per-views.
between pay-per-view that they're showing on their own network.
Yeah,
That they can kind of deal with their own rules versus essentially gore on a TV show, and there
Yeah.
are guidelines that they have to be.
Of course.
I mean,
yeah.
it's TV PG. They can't
Exactly.
really have much of that, and so
Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
one thing that sucks with it being live. I mean, can't control it when
Yeah,
it's live.
you
You, know?
really
Yeah,
can't.
that's true. Yeah.
And it's difficult. You know.
I mean, there is a
um,
tape delay, but it's not much. It's like a 15-second tape
Yeah.
delay that usually live shows run on.
Mhm.
Right, right.
And
but can't control everything, I suppose.
yeah.
Another thing I was really interested in from Raw was I guess I want to say Sheamus and Cesaro going heel.
Yeah.
Do you guys like that a lot?
I like that.
I think it'll be
I-
pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
about
interesting
time.
too,
'cause
yeah.
they were kind of just there. Kind of their gimmick was stale with the
They're
one
setting the
person
bar
was.
now,
Huh?
so they're setting
Yeah.
the bar now. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Their jackets were cool though. I'll give 'em
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Yeah. What else happened on Raw, guys?
You had the coronation of Alexa Bliss as the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
That
was
was-
really good.
Everyone's I don't know. They're kind of like separating the divas a bit more. Like
Yeah.
there's groups now. Alexa has Nia
I mean,
Jax.
they basically did face and heel group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
kinda how it
much.
was.
Pretty much. I like how Bailey was like man, you need to shut the hell up, bro.
Yeah, so,
I know.
I really like that they finally, like, her character wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna stand here and take it.
Yeah.
It just, like, got so
I think
far
that's
that
what's
she
missing with
just,
her.
yeah,
She needs to be a little bit more edgier.
Yeah.
or at least like fight back.
Like, she's so
There you
like,
go.
smiley and stuff like
See,
that.
she
Jett
agrees.
Be edgy.
Tell him. Yeah.
But I like that she just finally like snapped and like pushed Alexa off the podium and started beating her up and all of that. Yeah.
And I don't ever like I said earlier, I don't think I could ever see her be a heel, but it's good to like see her stand up for
she's got to
her
stand
huggers.
up for herself. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
when you're here to represent
Hug
like,
life, dog, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no.
because like John Cena stands up, he's like, he would be the male equivalent to
He
that
screams
of like
at
the
you.
super baby face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so, you know,
Yeah.
when people beat him up, he stands up to him. You've got to have some element of that, you know.
Yeah, I agree,
Have
I
the
agree.
heel be the one to taunt and beat the person down, but eventually the face has to win. I mean,
No, I agree, man.
eventually.
I agree. That was also interesting. What else? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's a lot going on. Braun Strowman not being there was kind of like a different in scenery because we're so used to Braun. Like,
What's that?
I don't know.
this one's phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fell on the floor.
Oh,
I don't know.
God, that vibrated the
I
entire
know.
room.
No,
Jesus.
like, damn.
Thought
What the
Jen had
hell?
some,
Was that my phone?
Jen had some good food or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, it was different, you know, not seeing Braun and Raw. So it was kind of like hard to
Braun
like
and Roman
take
not.
that. Yeah.
So now Brock, Braun, and Roman have not been on an episode of Raw, and those three are like
That's
they're
crazy.
the main,
Yeah.
they're the main
Yeah.
event
Yeah.
scene right now.
That's crazy.
But that
Yeah.
but on to that and like back to what we were saying about the Intercontinental title, I like that they're elevating the Intercontinental title to be like
Exactly.
kind of the main event
Mhm.
thing. When Braun and Roman, who they have out for injury, which is good, you know, they had a brutal match, so have them out for injury. And then who knows what the hell Brock's doing?
Yeah.
Just
Brock's
He's just
sitting back,
preparing for the
relaxing,
great balls of
playing.
fire.
probably not preparing.
How do you guys? I gotta mention that, man. We gotta even get
You gotta
into
mention
that.
the greatest pay-per-view name in the
I
history
am
of pay-per-view
so.
names.
I don't know how they came up with this. I don't know if they were just like, man, just do it. Like, I don't know who thought of this, but Great Balls of Fire. Like,
That's
where
my
are we
goodness.
going? Like, I thought it would have been good just because it's around 4th of July, so might as
Yeah.
well do Great American Bash. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Bad Blood.
They gotta
or...
make it sound cool.
I think.
I guess
what's
it's ballsy
cooler
on that
than
one, so
fire?
we're pretty.
I think Vince McMahon was thinking about his grapefruits. He's
Yeah.
like, great balls of fire. Yeah, there
Oh
we
God,
go.
I got great balls on the show. Like I don't know, man. It's just interesting. Like,
Just
yeah, seriously.
But like even that's not even next Raw pay-per-view, and that's gonna be the first one that Brock defends his title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's
That's
still
crazy.
Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, why do they even bring up the 30-day? You have to defend your title in 30 days.
30
thing,
days,
When
yeah.
they're gonna blatantly just
Let it. not
just
even
let
do
it let it fly. Just because
Brock's
it's
like
Brock
Brock's
Lesnar.
Yeah.
like just he just
That's
does
what I'm saying.
whatever he wants,
I don't
man.
know. It just messes up the flow.
I
I
just-
don't, and that's why I don't like Brock shouldn't be able to have that much leeway on what he can do and what he can't.
Exactly.
I don't mind part-time wrestlers, but dang, like
I'm honestly
Like John Cena does it well, I think.
at this point
Because he'll put up the title on like any given show.
and, well,
you
and
know?
he's a different kind of part-time
he's-
wrestler.
that's
he'll
what-
be
yeah.
gone, but
He's
then he'll be
still-
back for
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. And I think Brock. I mean, he doesn't have to face, and he's so big, he can face anybody, and it's not like I don't know, man.
He doesn't need to be defending at every single Raw.
Yeah,
But
no,
he
he's
should
got to
be-
make.
he
Well,
should be
didn't
doing
be
stuff.
there. You know,
But he
at
doesn't
least
even
Paul
need to-
Heyman be
yeah,
there too.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
Paul Heyman is his
But the
voice.
thing is, he
but-
doesn't even need a title at this point.
Yeah.
He's such a big name already. I mean, just
Yeah,
let
that
him
Brock and
come when he
Goldberg thing
wants to come,
kinda-
you know?
I'd rather them give Braun the title, and
Yeah.
have Braun just hold it, and then Brock comes back and tries and fights him for it
I
or
agree.
whatever. And
I agree, and I think that's what might happen too. I don't know. I don't know what the whole scenario is gonna be with who's gonna have that title match
I don't
for
know.
Great Balls and Fire.
Great
but
balls of fire.
I sure hope it is Braun because he deserves it.
Yeah,
I think it might be Braun,
maybe Braun.
or maybe they might save that Braun and Lesnar for SummerSlam. But
they could. Yeah.
I know Finn Balor says he wants.
Yeah, he
He
wants
wants
a
his
rematch.
title shot, but
I
I don't know how
yeah.
far along would they go with this Bray Wyatt Finn Balor feud.
I don't know that they're really gonna give him a universal title match anytime
Yeah.
soon.
No,
I
I think they're gonna develop his character more with Bray, especially since
Yeah.
it's the whole demon thing.
Yeah.
And I think that would be, with him, it'll be good for a while. That feud's I can see that feud going on for a long, long time. Like both of them Mystique characters, I definitely see that going on for a long. That's like Kane and Undertaker,
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, I think Finn Balor. I've heard a lot of critiques on him. That people say they don't like his wrestling moves
I
because he's
like
so
his
like plain Jane sometimes.
My problem with him is that
I mean, go ahead.
was with I think I've mentioned it many times with it's WWE entertainment. Like, yeah, they all can wrestle, but can you entertain me? And I don't think he entertains me as a character. The whole entrance is cool. The demon thing is cool, but once he gets on the mic, it's like.
Yeah, you were saying that about Shinsuke
Like,
too,
yeah,
man.
Shinsuke, yeah. he cool entrance, cool look, great wrestler. Yeah, great wrestler. But when you're in the WWE, it's all about when you're in the WWE, it's all about entertainment.
No,
and
I agree.
Those guys need to bring it in that aspect.
It's got to be engaging with the crowd,
And it also falls on the writers too.
Yeah,
setting them up to succeed as far as like their characters go.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
I think he's got to have time. When did he debut on Raw? When was the draft? Was it June or July?
Actually, it's been a year.
It's been like a year.
I think
almost
it's been
a year
a year.
now, dude.
I think it was June.
It was whenever like Universal title's been out for a while now. I'll say.
Well,
that.
yeah, because he won the title
That
at
was
SummerSlam.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be like July. Yeah, probably like July.
Yeah. So he's.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in essence had what, like 3 or 4 months. No, not probably about 3 months of character build up because he's been injured since SummerSlam. And so I think it'll have to take time for them to actually develop feuds with him and all of that, because unlike Seth or even people like Samoa Joe or Braun or Roman, they've had screen time to kind of develop that. And NXT can only do so much to develop his character. You kind of have to, when you come on to WWE like live programming, you have to really like re-cement your character and say like, this is actually who I am, and for everyone who doesn't know me and all of that.
I know.
What do you guys think of the Drifter? Dude just playing guitar in the background randomly sometimes.
I want to know when the hell he's gonna like do something. Like,
I like it.
his,
Actually,
It's kind of funny that they just like randomly like they'll just pop up and like walk across
and
the
then like
screen
Kurt's like
playing guitar.
Bro, I forgot who was like, do you know that guy's like, I ain't never seen. I
think it was during
I forgot who it
was it Dean and Finn that were talking? Yeah, it was.
it was
Dean.
like Chris Jericho and
I think it was Kurt. I don't know.
Kurt Angle one time.
Yeah, someone.
Like he's done it like a few
He's done it a
times,
couple
but-
times. He did it one time where it was like in the middle of a match when people were like fighting on the ramp, and he just like walked across the ramp. And then it was like, okay.
I like that though.
It's funny though.
It's really comedic. Yeah,
I just want to see him in action though. Like, see what
I
he's
think
all
they're
about.
saving it. I like the little build up,
Yeah.
because he's probably gonna come out of nowhere and just start talking smack.
Or just hit someone with his guitar. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Like, do you
Like,
remember when Dolph first debuted? He was like every week he was like, "Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler,"
No.
and then like they were like,
didn't he start with the Spirit Squad? Are you
Well,
talking
"Oh
about
no, when he was Dolph Ziggler." When he was Dolph. Every week he was like, "Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler," and he just put his hand down. Everybody just look at his hand like, "Who is this guy?" Like,
Why is he talking to us?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that, but I think it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
If they even do anything, they may not even have any like
Any
story development with him. They may just be like, let's just this will be funny. Just do this
Exactly.
constantly.
But this is Bray Wyatt's Drifter.
Yeah. I'm waiting for I don't know if we're done with Raw, jumping to SmackDown now, but
you can go to SmackDown.
like I get that Kofi is injured, but I'm interested in how they're gonna debut the New Day, because they're running like the video packages, which people don't like, because they did that with Emma and then completely scrapped the idea, and now they're doing it with the New Day and Lana, And so I'm interested for both of them.
Yeah.
For Lana to actually wrestle, because when she wrestled at WrestleMania 2 years ago, she was pretty good.
She was pretty good.
She's super athletic.
She's been in the house shows, been wrestling.
Yeah.
She's trying to develop her gimmick.
And she was wrestling in NXT as well,
Yeah.
a little bit.
I don't get her gimmick. I don't know if you checked it out.
I think
It's like a dancing.
It's like
a
it's like a stripper thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I'm ready for that.
I mean,
But
I
it's
don't
like,
mind Lana.
it's like a
Like,
stripper. It's like a
shit.
stripper, but she doesn't like take any clothes off. If that
What,
makes
what do
sense.
you mean? Like she's dressed like a stripper? Like I don't understand.
No, she like dances
She like
on
brings
a chair.
yeah, she brings like a chair out and sits a chair,
Sits a
down,
chair
and does
down,
stuff.
puts her legs up and everything. Like
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. I don't know what to
Yeah.
call it. It's not
This
Lana
is-
Licious. That's like
I'm gonna get my dollar
New Day
bills ready
Lena?
for that.
yeah,
That's what
New
it's
Day
gonna be.
Lena.
that's what those two things are. That's
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna bring in the New Day. I mean, Brazongo. I like how they did the fashion police.
yeah,
That was pretty
love
cool.
Yeah.
the fashion files.
Fashion files. Yeah.
Did you see in the background they had a couple things, like I think under they had like Shinsuke Nakamura's name, and under it they had like artist or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then John Cena, and
Yeah.
they said whereabouts unknown and all of that. I love those two. They're so funny, and they're so good at that fashion police thing.
No, I know.
Oh,
it's gonna be,
man.
and it's gonna be interesting how they're gonna.
I love it. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Who
I'm excited for Backlash with
Yeah.
them
Backlash is
if
gonna
they
be
win
cool.
the titles.
Hey, I could see them
who are the
winning.
the Usos are the
The
champions.
Usos.
Okay, yeah, I
The Usos.
completely blanked on who the champions were. Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
And then,
they haven't really, I know. Go ahead, go
You
ahead.
had Aiden English getting beat
Yeah.
and crying.
And Chris Jericho. Yeah.
And then
Is that,
Chris
his,
Jericho.
is that his like gimmick or something? Like
I think
he's
his
just
gimmick.
crying?
I mean
Like,
that. I mean, he is like an actor. Like he's like an actor.
And, like, a singer, like an opera singer or whatever.
Theatrical, yeah, or something like that. Maybe.
I don't
Because he
know.
made the list of
Yeah,
Jericho.
he made the list, and then he started crying
Yeah.
again. And
So you
then
don't cry.
and then Chris Jericho put Ronnie on the list as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. What else we gonna? How do you guys liking Becky Lynch kind of staying up for Charlotte?
Charlotte.
I like it.
That's pretty interesting.
If this isn't a bona fide Charlotte heel turn at this, or not heel turn, face turn at this point, then within the next two SmackDowns, she's gonna have a full on heel turn, and it's because it wouldn't really make sense to have 4-on-2 after 3 of the 4 attacked 1 of the 4, and so yeah. And I'm really
I think
liking,
yeah.
I'm really liking this whole heel faction with Carmella and
With Carmella
Natalia.
and Natalia's doing good.
Yeah,
being
Yeah.
a top
Carmella's
heel.
doing good
She's-
as well.
Carmella,
She
yeah.
is really good on the mic.
And to me, it's just not. She's like kind of like
She's
the
the muscle.
bodyguard.
You
Yeah,
have
the muscle.
like
yeah.
you have Carmella, who's the mouth.
yeah.
You have Natalia, who's the veteran,
Tamina.
and then you have Tamina, who's the muscle.
Yeah.
And so it's they've got 3.
I could see that being like a good like.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I think it's pretty interesting, but I think Charlotte will be a temporary face, where she's
Yeah.
probably gonna be Becky Lynch is gonna help her out, but then
Just look how they did
Charlotte's
before, huh?
yeah, Charlotte is gonna find an opportunity, screw Becky Lynch and get her title
or
shot.
yeah,
you
or
know?
screw Naomi or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
At the end of the day, she's all about herself.
I'm interested to see because there's no scheduled SmackDown Women's Championship match as of right now, is there?
No, I'm sure
For a
I'm sure
Backlash?
they'll have
Yeah.
one.
Nah.
I'm sure they'll probably have one soon.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see who's gonna,
I think it might be a rematch. I don't know actually.
or they might do a 3-on-3.
3-on-3
match.
tag match.
I don't
I don't
like
know.
those.
I
That's
don't
what-
I don't like it either, but it seems
Yeah.
like they're kind of building towards it.
Yeah.
I hate when they
Um,
do that with the women. They just throw them in tag matches.
And they do
a
that.
bunch.
They've done that with the cruiserweights too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? This past Raw, they basically the other 6 were just
Yeah.
in like a
Just
6-man
like
tag.
guys do a match, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's to keep them on TV and to keep people
Mhm.
like remembering them, but yeah,
Yeah.
develop some feuds.
Mhm.
I could see
Like I
that.
thought they were gonna do. So Brian Kendrick was attacking Akira Tozawa, right?
Yeah.
The past couple- I thought they were gonna
Akira, yeah.
Start to like actually
Mhm.
build that out and
Mhm.
have that be another cruiserweight feud, but it seems like they're not really doing much with it. I don't
Mhm.
know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This what else happened on SmackDown? I think it's
I
like
mean, I mentioned it before, but Kevin Owens won the U.S. title back.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bit soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the reason why Chris Jericho won. I think
other
I
than
think the only reason just to put him on SmackDown.
I think they're trying to
but-
make it seem like everything is unpredictable.
and maybe just to get people hyped for Payback. I mean,
That
it was
too.
the first Payback match, so they were just like,
Gotta
you know
open
what?
it up.
Let's get people fired up. Let's have a title change
I like
right off the
that.
bat.
I don't know. I liked how someone actually like lost off a submission because it's been a while. It's very rare when people lose on submissions.
Yeah,
yeah.
other than
I was really
women,
surprised by that.
yeah. Some of the women's
I mean,
wrestlers
Neville,
were winning.
Even Neville almost lost on submission.
Yeah.
So I think that's good that they're kind of bringing that back because it's. I remember, man, back then, like everyone would
Had,
tap
like, a
left and
sense.
right. The ankle lock was always
Mhm.
tapping. You know,
You had
walls
the
of Jericho,
crippler crossface.
crippler crossface.
Even further back, you
Yeah.
had the sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
camel
yeah.
clutch from Iron
Yeah.
Sheik and all that type of jazz. And I don't know, man, it's good to like bring back. And there's so many submissions like out there. You know, most of the women have them.
Carmella has the one submission where she like
yeah.
wraps a person up and
Yeah.
she's like a pretzel and then she just
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
screaming.
Naomi has one where it's like she's like her legs are all around you and it's just
Yeah.
like it's hard from and
I
then
like
you got
that.
Becky
the
Lynch
I like
has
that
the
figure
submission.
eight. Becky Lynch has the disarmer.
Yeah.
Charlotte's
It's
got the
like-
figure eight.
Yeah, they all have. I
Yeah.
think they pretty much. Well, not all of them. Not like Nia Jax and them have one.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, Nia Jax
doesn't
doesn't really
need
need
one.
a submission
Yeah,
maneuver.
yeah.
It'd be the only really submission maneuver I could see her having would be some sort of like
Like a
headlock or
headlock,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, like
where it
Samoa
would just
Joe
be-
type
She-
deal,
Yeah.
Something that the person wouldn't even tap; they would just
Mhm.
pass out.
Yeah.
She needs to
Um,
change her finisher though. It's so
The like leg
boring.
drop.
Leg drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
so
big girl
Hulk
jumping
Hogan.
on you, man. You gotta watch out.
It's also just gonna kill her spine
Yeah,
because it's like Hulk Hogan had that problem. I mean, Nikki Bella had that problem with doing the rack attack.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
when you drop
Actually, that's
just
a
full
that's a,
force
uh,
on you,
that's a move they should ban because that it just kills
just for
your
like
spine.
just for safety reasons.
Yeah.
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 They're or modify. I mean, like
A modifier.
Like Nikki Bella was able to modify the rack attack to
Mhm.
do like almost like an F5 type thing, or
Yeah.
where she just like doesn't do a full swing around.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
what else happened on SmackDown? Did anything else happen?
This week was pretty.
AJ attacked Kevin Owens and was banned from ringside.
This week was pretty like. It wasn't really much. I didn't like this week, to be honest.
Yeah.
It
It's
wasn't
just
really-
because they closed out a
Yeah, I
that
everything's set in stone.
yeah.
With, you know,
So now they
SmackDown and
just
Raw,
starting
so
new things
Mhm.
now. They're
And they-
starting to build into more the
and
new
they,
feuds.
they've now got
you know?
2 weeks until Backlash, so they
Yeah.
didn't really have to develop a ton.
Mhm.
They did a little bit on the show, but they've got 2 weeks to kind of formalize
Mhm.
some matches for Backlash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think we should get into a touchy subject then,
Shub
because I know subject,
Subject?
because I know I know you guys go back and forth on it. Who's the best wrestler, ever?
The best
mean- I
wrestler.
You
mean,
mean like
know-
on the roster right now?
Like,
or
nah,
literally
Ever?
Because I know you say Kurt Angle. I know you
It's
say
still
AJ.
AJ.
So
the
I gotta
best
know.
no, it's Kurt Angle.
No, it's AJ.
It's
And
definitely
why?
Kurt.
No,
Because he's okay. He's the Olympic gold medalist. All right.
that's cool. We're talking about
He-
WWE. I don't give
All
a
right.
shit. If we're talking
And we-
about how good,
No.
if we're
But
talking
this
about
is-
how good
he
Bo
has a
Jackson is
great-
as
There
a
it
football
is, there
player,
it
you're
is.
not
No,
bringing
no.
up him as a baseball
Let me.
player. or Deion Sanders is a football player. I
No,
don't
no,
care what
no,
he did
no,
in
no,
baseball.
He's
No.
the great all around. He
Talk
can
about
talk.
WWE.
He can be.
AJ can talk as well.
Very funny.
AJ
great
can be funny as
matches.
well. AJ
Not like Kurt Angle. Not like Kurt
Are you
Angle.
kidding me?
AJ's all right on the mic, but he's not
Oh
Kurt
my
Angle.
God!
He is
What?
Actually, AJ is
All
getting
right
better
on the
now.
mic.
Right now,
He's one of
he
the
is not
best
better.
on the mic.
Come on, Romeo. He is not
AJ
better than Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle was more. I don't know, man.
He was goofy, funny. He can switch it up. He
AJ
can
can
think
do
it's
all
like-
of it.
No, AJ.
No.
Yeah.
AJ's good. I don't
AJ
know.
has done all of it. Why are you saying no?
No,
I don't
no,
know,
he's
man.
Been an awesome face. He's been an awesome heel. He's got a
Not
sweet
better
like
than Kurt
tweener
Angle?
thing.
not better than Kurt
Absolutely.
Angle.
I think
no.
AJ was.
Kurt Angle's a dork.
Yeah,
That's what he was
no.
when he was a heel. He was a dork,
Yeah.
But it was funny.
and people
it
even
was funny,
said
yeah.
he sucked.
Funny.
Yeah, he was never.
but
I
look how-
never really
look how-
I've never really seen Kurt as like a really good heel. I think he was always just kind of like the guy
What?
that everyone made fun
No.
of. Yeah.
He's
Yes.
I think
Always been
Here's
a
the
good
thing.
heel.
he's
When
like
AJ
he's
was
like
a heel,
Vince's like.
fans still loved him. Kurt Angle was not liked when he was a heel, which was
Yeah, that's the
which was
point.
what brought out the "you suck" thing.
Yeah.
AJ is just
How many?
polarizing, and everyone loves him. because he's awesome. Because he constantly has matches. Think about the 3 matches that he had with John Cena. Those are probably 3 of John's best matches.
Kurt Angle had great matches with John Cena as well.
Yeah, he
Not
did.
as good as AJ's matches.
What? Are you, we
Not
gotta
even
we
close.
gotta pull
What I
out
like,
the tape
what I like
now.
about Kurt, what I like about Kurt, and he even says it in his Hall of Fame speech, is that he literally like went from wrestling to entertainment wrestling, and he did it in a matter of like a couple months, and like literally had to jump in and became something big like right away. And that's why I like him a lot, because it's like, dude, that's difficult. And he even says it's like it's very that's like that's never pretty much happened.
I don't know. There are a lot of wrestlers that have wrestling background. You Brock Lesnar, Jordan Gable, Dolph Ziggler.
That's true.
Having wrestling background, like Olympic style wrestling background, and then coming into pro wrestling.
Yeah, but look,
is
Dolph Ziggler
not
had to do
all
it.
of
Dolph
that.
Ziggler had to do it twice, like Spirit Squad, and then now Dolph Ziggler.
But
and then
that whole like
Jordan Gable needs a tag partner in order for him to develop.
But the whole like it was difficult going from that in here. No, it's not.
I don't know, man.
You basically
the only guy I could see compete with that type of scenario is Brock Lesnar, because
I'm not saying that those guys are on the same level.
No.
As everyone says, Kurt won a gold medal. That is something that very, very few people can say they have done.
And he uses that a lot in his gimmick.
And there's no doubt that he's good. I'm not saying that Kurt Angle's bad.
Let me ask you this.
AJ is polarized.
If this AJ
and has been polarizing at every single promotion that he's been in.
So is Kurt Angle.
In WWE, yes. TNA, sure. I don't think in New Japan, I don't think he was polarizing like AJ was.
Who? Kurt Angle?
In New Japan, no.
Was he in New Japan? I don't even know.
Kurt Angle was in New Japan for a little while.
My thing is, Kurt was in an era that was just
crazy.
It was. I mean, you had The Rock, Stone Cold.
Yeah, but
and that's hard.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
and he
hard.
made something out of that. And AJ.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna like discredit AJ for his his character and who he is, but it's just right now. I'm not gonna between the era now and the era back then. But now it's so easy. It's much easier for AJ to be something. You know what I'm saying?
And plus,
that's why,
like
I couldn't see AJ. I mean, I could see AJ be like as good. I'm not gonna say probably as big as like Jeff Hardy back then in the Attitude Era, because they were like pretty much the same thing.
Great comparison.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would say. If AJ was back then, it'd be like him, like as Jeff Hardy was.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of it is nostalgia.
Or Rey Mysterio. Yeah, that too.
Which may be why people are like, because people are nostalgic about The Rock.
Yeah,
honestly, The Rock's wrestling and moveset is not really all that good.
I mean, back then, wrestling it was more entertainment than wrestling. Wrestling back then was just brawl.
Now it is much more about technical skill.
I agree.
And Kurt Angle was one of those few back then, though. He was one of those few.
That's what I'm saying. You actually like wrestle. Yeah, like he actually.
That's why he had so many great matches, because he elevated The Rock. He elevated like
I don't
Stone
know if he
Cold.
elevated the now.
I mean, as far as like matches,
not with them. The Rock, if Kurt Angle wasn't there, The Rock and Stone Cold would still be as big. I don't.
No, I mean like help,
really
like
agree.
help add to their resume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without Kurt Angle,
I think John Cena kind of helped out Kurt more in that. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that, because Kurt was big before that.
Yeah, Kurt was big before that. But
plus, also too,
like Kurt. But I mean,
go ahead.
Kurt Angle can't say that he's Mr. TNA. AJ Styles is Mr. TNA. He is.
Kurt Angle
Mr.
is
TNA.
Kurt Angle's Mr. Let me tell you why.
No, he's
AJ
Styles' nickname. All right,
I gotta. Let me tell you. Okay,
nickname is Mr. TNA. That is not Kurt's nickname. AJ's nickname is Mr. TNA.
Let me tell you what.
Let me hear Aaron.
AJ. Yes, AJ was from TNA since day one, like he always says in his promos,
and
right?
continues to be TNA even now that he's off of TNA.
But when TNA signed Kurt Angle,
who cares?
TNA signed Kurt Angle. TNA went from here to here.
No, he didn't.
Yes, they did.
TNA has always been the shit on the bottom of my shoe.
He got some ratings on that. He got more ratings on that
No.
show. Okay. And then
God.
No.
yes,
No.
because of his name. Only
No.
his name. It's just like when Hulk Hogan got on the show. That was the peak.
Yeah,
that
there's
was
an
the peak.
initial ratings boost, but there's always that when you introduce somebody. It's when you have an everlasting effect on a brand like that, which AJ Styles had because he's held I don't know how many titles, and we're gonna I've got his Wikipedia
I don't care
up
about
right
the
now.
title
man.
because
To me-
titles are scripted.
That's what I'm saying.
Titles are scripted. You can't
It's
really.
all scripted.
Yeah, no,
No,
I
no,
get
no, no,
that.
we
I
get
get
that,
that,
but
but it's
Read the
titles-
middle of the fifth line. What are the two words in the middle of the fifth line right there? This is AJ Styles' page. It says Mr. TNA.
No, I get that. I get that. That's fine, but to me.
But okay then, so
I'm not gonna.
Kurt Angle is the only person to hold all the titles at once in TNA.
At a
AJ
time
never
when
did
that program fucking sucked.
No, it
Yes.
did not suck.
So
At
then,
when you
that
was there.
point-
then it's relevant that he's Mr. TNA if the program sucks, right?
From
That's like saying
2000,
you're the
from
best pitcher in
2002
AAA
to
baseball.
2013, it didn't collectively suck. When Kurt Angle was holding all of the titles, they obviously didn't have enough people that they felt were good, and so they needed this.
Yeah, and they didn't
this
do it to
artificial.
AJ.
So
they did it with Kurt.
so they needed an artificial boost
Mhm.
to try and get ratings. So they gave one guy all the titles as a thing to say like, oh look, this dude has all of the titles.
Yeah, and they chose
not-
Kurt.
My thing with
That's
my
not
thing
a-
with Kurt,
anybody
and Kurt,
else.
That's not a
Kurt,
good thing.
Kurt's also done stuff with ECW too, man. Like, and ECW was like low, but like I don't know, man.
Kurt.
It goes, it
My-
can go either way.
My thing
I can't
it's-
decide.
I think it's
AJ
too early. Wait, I think it's too early because
It's
I
not
feel
too
like
early.
you need.
AJ's
No, no,
been
no.
in this for 15 years.
It feels. I feel
longer.
like if you don't. If AJ has to, he's been in the WWE for 2 years. We have to wait and finish to see how he finished his career with WWE, so we can have a good comparison.
if you're just
I
saying
agree.
who
I
is
agree.
who is the better WWE wrestler, obviously it's Kurt. He's done more in the
He's done
WWE.
more,
He's
right.
better. I'm talking about across all of pro wrestling.
Mhm.
And the fact that AJ Styles, only person to ever hold the WWE title, TNA title, NWA title, and the IG whatever.
Kurt Angle could do the same thing.
But he
That's what I'm
didn't.
saying, it's
But he
scripted.
didn't.
Because
He's
he
had the
doesn't-
chance. He's had the chance, and he
Not really.
didn't.
He's not been. He didn't been all the promotion
He's
that
been in
AJ
those
has.
three promotions.
Huh?
WWE, TNA, and NJ and New Japan. He's been in those three.
I like to see how long he
promotions.
was in New Japan. He probably was there just to help, just to have a
He
fun
held
little
the
wrestling match. You know.
he held the New Japan's title, IGPW or whatever the title is.
Uh-huh.
They need simpler title names, and they need to
not the
have them the same-
BTS.
Yeah, they really do.
He's
Yeah.
not the
Name
BTSC.
it the NJPW
Janet,
title.
NPC WWE.
Because whatever the IGWC there, God,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there we go. That's the name of that title. But he's held that title, but he didn't hold the NWA title for the long amount of time that TNA had it, and the long amount of time that he was in TNA, didn't hold the NWA title.
Mhm.
He only held the TNA World title, whereas AJ held those four titles.
You think
and
it's
won-
kind of? Do you think it diminishes him that he keeps moving on to different programs? Like,
Who, AJ?
don't you think it'd be good for him just to stay on one like the whole time?
the fact
Like-
that he's able to go on to the different programs, and I mean to
No,
Kurt, and to Kurt's credit, the fact that both of them are able to go into these programs and immediately just be shot into main event
Gives him
scenes,
that more.
it shows that
it
they're
shows
good.
good. Yeah.
It shows that these guys really are polarizing.
Mhm.
But I
and-
feel like that's what I don't know. It's interesting because I look at guys like
Because it's not like they're hopping between these like they're getting fired and going and getting fired and going. AJ was in TNA
For
for
a while.
11 years.
Yeah.
He was then in New Japan for
Like 4
like
years.
two or
I think-
3 years, I think,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
now
yeah.
and then now in WWE for
WWE.
2 years.
Uh-huh.
And he was actually in WWE a little bit before he was in TNA. He was more of like a jobber
Mhm.
basically, but
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of guys. Samoa Joe was the same way. He was in WWE as a jobber for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then ended up going to TNA, and
Yeah.
and he's another guy that that was good in TNA. And honestly, if Kurt wouldn't have been there when that whole he held all the titles thing happened, it would have been Samoa with it. And
Probably.
Samoa Joe was in that whole thing, and that was like part of that feud was. I think they were a tag team, and then Joe or Kurt, one of them turned on the other one, and so Kurt like stole the titles or whatever. And it,
Mhm.
Samoa Joe was at the same level that Kurt was, and they could have very easily swapped their roles in that and put the titles on him. I just don't think that him holding all the titles was as relevant. Someone in WWE holding a world title and the U.S. title or a world title and the Intercontinental title to me means a lot more because those two titles actually mean a lot.
Actually, let me see.
And like when Seth
didn't Kurt have to? I think he was like.
I think
a couple
Kurt,
of times he was like an Intercontinental European champion.
I think Kurt may be one of the only people to hold. I think maybe hold the WWE and Intercontinental title at the same time.
Yeah, I think he did something like
which
that.
is amazing.
Yeah,
that again, that is a
something.
huge merit.
Yeah.
When Seth did the same thing and he won the WWE World title and the US title, that was a huge thing.
Yeah, or the undisputed championship type.
Yeah, or Chris Jericho being the undisputed champion and having both titles like that. And I just like. The fact that AJ has...
And Chris Jericho's another one that could be in that mix, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a reason that
That's
he's
a great wrestler.
nicknamed himself the GOAT.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, that guy's still relevant to this day. And still goes all out to this day, no matter what the match
great
is.
on the mic as well.
Yeah, I'll say Chris Jericho's probably one of the best talkers on the mic.
And that guy, I mean, guy came from ECW, WCW, WWE now. And he's still... And, like that match with him and Dean Ambrose, where it was like the Ambrose Asylum match.
Yeah.
Like he went all out. Like
He
still,
did.
you know what I'm saying? He's still, and even
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
He removed like 70 thumbtacks.
Actually, he's been a true part timer. That's what a true part timer is.
I agree.
Probably better than The Rock and stuff because he comes for a certain amount of time. He helps out.
He
elevates.
And then,
he
he'll
really helps out.
Yeah,
He really helps out. Yeah.
He
I
really
agree,
helps
man.
out.
I agree. Chris Jericho can be in that mix, and I like that they were kind of doing that feud with Chris Jericho and AJ again. Like it brought back.
Oh
man, Y2 AJ. Yeah, that was awesome times. But yeah, man, between Kurt and AJ, that is a good argument. We'll see how AJ can develop.
I mean,
I don't think he still had that.
There are other people we can put in this.
Oh,
I think
as great wrestlers.
I could put in.
I think they're the top
I could
two.
put in.
They're the top.
Shawn Michaels is up there.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
I might put Shawn before Kurt. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't put Shawn. I think Shawn.
Yeah. I could put Shawn above.
Shawn
Kurt.
was good as everything.
Yeah.
Again, the same point I had with AJ.
Wrestlers?
He was good as a face.
He
was good as a heel.
He was a good wrestler.
He was good just as in between. With DX, he was great.
Yeah.
He could be, he could be the cocky, like Heartbreak Kid. He could be the dumb idiot in DX that when they revive DX,
he's probably the greatest of all time. But
there's argument for it.
Yeah, there's argument for it.
Good on the mic.
For all of them, yeah.
I mean, hopefully, potentially, we can see a Kurt Angle versus AJ match. Hopefully, down the line.
I don't know, man. I think Kurt's just gonna be manager for a while. He's gonna.
No, I mean, like down the line, like as in like WrestleMania, or maybe like WrestleMania or next
like
year.
him fight.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But I don't.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm not sure.
Know. But he kind of looks stiff though.
That's what I'm saying.
When he came out, he was like.
He also kind of looks like a carrot.
Yeah.
he needs to work on his spray tan.
I don't think he could.
Like I just want to.
It would be awesome, man. Like no doubt. Like I would love that, and I could see like Kurt being like on the cover of WWE 2K17 or something, or 2K18, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just
play as Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I could see that. I just don't see. I don't know. I could see him like bringing a manager. Like if he's done being a manager for Raw, I could see him being like bringing someone like.
You don't think he's gonna fight?
Like a Paul Heyman type deal.
You don't think he's gonna fight?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Nah.
I mean, before he got with WWE, he was doing some independence.
Yeah,
he could fight, but I just don't think it would be that like
necessary.
It wouldn't
or
be
beneficial.
that. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I don't know. It was like when Sting fought, dude. I was kind of when Sting came back. I was kind of like, because he still kind of was like stiff,
Yeah.
And I just could see
I
Kurt
thought he was
doing that same thing.
I thought he moved better than Kurt. I thought he moves
Goldberg,
way better
Goldberg
than
so
Kurt.
far was the one that's been impressed me out of the ones that came back.
Well, physique wise,
That's
but
steroids,
as
too.
far as yeah, but as far as like Sting, I thought when he came back, when he first debuted it, he looked old, but then
Then he started
when
to like, get into shape.
then he
and,
started
like,
to get into
started
shape.
to
He
get back
started
into
to
the
dye his
routine.
hair. Like
Yeah.
he looked like the old like because Sting is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. You know, so it was great to see him like in a WWE ring where he'd never been before, and he was in great shape. And the match he had with Triple H was
like so many
pretty
matches
good because
too,
he
which is
moved
crazy.
well.
Yeah.
He moved well.
Yeah.
Even had good matches with Seth.
Seth,
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, his last match, right? He got hurt.
Yeah,
But I
Seth
mean,
got
that's
hurt.
what I'm saying. Like that last, that was the last match. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't want to see that with Kurt. Like,
I know.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like I need to turn
That was
his
my-
neck for
that
him.
was-
Like his neck is so
Yeah,
stiff.
snap
It is,
that,
it's just
yeah.
He's like, you ever see the Dark Knight movie?
yeah, Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
And then like, and then the very beginning, he like wants a new like outfit or whatever because he can't turn his neck because it's just like this massive rubber thing and he just has to go like this. And
That's how I feel Kurt is.
yeah,
He's
he
like-
does. He
nah.
looks really stiff.
He needs some like he's like the Tin Man dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Kurt. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Kurt. I like he doesn't really, like I said, we still gotta wait until I think the McMahons come back or their Helmsley. I don't know what they call them. The
What?
Authority, I guess.
The Authority.
I'm surprised that they've been kind of off TV for a while
I want
now.
when they come back.
It's been
it's
a full
gonna be-
month.
Because they've been doing the Authority thing, if you think about it, for like 3 years now.
I like the Authority thing.
I do. But
You have to have-
it probably needs a break. So that's why they put like Kurt Angle in that position.
Yeah, maybe they're. I don't know. Maybe they're getting. I don't know. They're already married, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
They've been married for
I don't know.
years.
Yeah, they've been married for a really long time. They got kids and
I
stuff.
don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. Maybe they're just on vacation. I don't know, man. I don't know. There was
They
another.
they might have wanted time off, and they were just and.
Well, Triple H has been on and off too for a while.
And
Like,
plus he
But
barely
he,
ever
yeah,
shows
he
up.
works in
last year?
NXT. And he may
Yeah.
have been off of WWE, but he works.
Yeah, he
And
did
they
the
do have
UK. They
kids,
brought in
so-
a
Yeah.
UK like Division 2.
Yeah.
So he did do that.
And
That's
they
true.
started the promotion, the Hindi. Was it
They're
the
doing a Hindi Division 2.
Well,
I
they're
don't know what it is.
So
It's a show,
they're
or what is
they're
it?
gonna start to market towards the Indian audience, which is the whole reason for Jinder's push
Yeah.
was to put 3.
That's why I think he's gonna be Trump. Yeah, we'll go on.
No, he's not. If he does, I'm never
I'm
watching
gonna bring
wrestling.
that title. I'm taking that title. That's what's
Never.
gonna happen.
It's just stupid.
Just remember, man.
The
I,
Maharaj.
like Maharaj. Yeah, and he goes like this.
I'm telling you, man.
But-
I'm gonna have that title around me.
No, just don't.
Alright, you guys know it. You
No.
guys know it. It's
Gi-
gonna
like
happen.
Jinder, like Jinder Mahal, Jinder.
Dude, who? Let's name people that like Jack Swagger. I mean, come on, man. He had the title at one point.
Yeah, he didn't. Just,
But
yeah,
at
he
the-
had
at
the
the
world
time,
title,
he
which
had
was
the world-
not worth as much. We're
But
talking
I'm
about the
just saying-
WWE title, which is worth a lot more than that world title was. That was a second tier title.
I don't know. People
that
made
point.
that.
I mean, it is a land opportunity. Romeo
Exactly.
does have a point. He does have a point, though.
I mean, look at Breezango. I mean, come on.
They deserve it.
Nah,
They have a
okay,
funny
well,
gimmick. Jinder
Well,
didn't have
they
anything.
They do have a funny gimmick, but
And
it
then-
did
okay,
come out of nowhere, though.
It was
And I was
like
saying
2
this-
years since Jinder had won a match.
I was saying this,
That shows you how
it's just because
he
it's
was.
because I think there was no like villain. Every villain now is anti-American. Like seriously, I mean, we said this earlier, and that's the only way to really
that's
develop
Vince's
those
thing.
villains.
Vince's thing is he
But I
he
think-
wants a
I
good
feel like I
anti-American.
think that's
heel.
lazy, man.
No, but you have to do that because everyone's kind of like they're
You can
like
get behind
fans,
the
fans
you can
are
get
cheering-
behind the
yeah.
person.
No, the best way to make
Fans are cheering for
this
everyone.
the best way to make a heel. You take the top face, or you take a really good face, and probably like maybe like a Sami Zayn. You know what I mean? Sami Zayn's been a face for how long? If he turns
His
heel,
entire
he probably,
career.
yeah. If he turns heel, you'd be like, whoa, like he doesn't need to pull out the anti-American thing. You
Yeah,
know
like
what I mean?
Neville. Like
I mean,
Neville.
Or if you do the anti-American thing, you've got to do it like they did with Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation. I know I've said this before.
Yeah, no, I
But
know.
like they were heels in America, but in Canada they were faces.
Yeah.
And whoever they were fighting were heels. And you know, when you have that, and it was like a strong country allegiance. Also, the thing about Jinder is he's from Canada.
Yeah, I know.
He's Canadian.
Isn't he
I
from
know.
like Detroit?
He is
too?
not.
Like,
He was from.
or is he?
I think he's from
lives in
Manitoba.
But seriously though, like thinking about it, like now that Cesaro and Sheamus are anti-American in a way. They're not anti-American.
Yeah, they're
kind of like.
I
don't
hope
know.
they don't make them anti-American. I hope they just make them
Well,
a
they said.
heel
I
faction.
mean, in their promo, they're like these American. Like I don't know if they said Americans, but these guys, they always look towards the past or the future, and never think of the present. I don't know
Yeah.
if they were trying to get into that
I don't know.
anti-American.
Hopefully not.
I thought Rusev
Yeah.
was a great anti-American character.
He was.
I loved
it. Was
that.
interesting.
I think they just dropped the ball with
Rusev
him.
Machka.
Yeah,
I
I don't know where Rusev's at too.
he's injured.
He's injured.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's injured.
Yeah, he has an injury.
But he had a promo where he said that
Yeah, it sounds like he's gonna be. Well, so
he
here's
won't
another.
come back until you get
here-
a title shot.
Here's another reason why I don't think Jinder is gonna win the title. Rusev's gonna stay a heel, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't.
And
really make that
Rusev
guy
is gonna
face.
get a title match at Money in the Bank. That's
Oh yeah, that's what he said, right?
it's
Yeah.
It's gonna be Rusev with a WWE title match at Money in the Bank. Why would you have Rusev and Jinder against each
Why
other?
I mean, he
not?
could
That'd
lose
be
it.
good.
He
That
could
would be
lose it.
people. Would
But
that'd be
I-
flip flopping
I-
the
I
belts.
like
I mean, he
that.
could win it and then lose it like the.
And SmackDown, yeah.
But why
SmackDown.
wouldn't you just keep Randy as the title holder? Have a face, someone who gets cheered. Have a heel, someone who gets booed. Why would you do two heels and have two people that get booed? It doesn't have the same attraction that having, say, Randy and Rusev fighting would.
Yeah.
Because you've got to have that dynamic. You really do.
Uh-huh.
Which is kind of why the Cesaro Sheamus Hardy Boys feud is starting to work out a lot better now. Is now you have a good team, bad team, and you have that
I
dynamic.
know.
You don't have two
Mhm.
teams. Them shaking hands after everything was boring. I get it doing it
Yeah.
one time,
Uh-huh.
but after they did it again and did
And
it
again
again
and
and
again,
did it
just
again
like-
and did it
You
again,
didn't
it's
see
just
that,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
why are you doing that?
Yeah.
If you're not going to turn them heel at that point, because that would be a point in time where you have that. I think the Usos did that,
Mhm.
which was a great time to do it when they attacked American Alpha
Mhm.
way back when.
Mhm.
You know, they did that. They went for the handshake and then they attacked them, and it, you know, that was a heel turn. It was a surprise thing, and so you've got to have that dynamic,
Mhm.
and which is another reason why I just don't think Jinder is
Cut it.
deserving of that title right now.
He'll get it.
You've
Somewhere
got to
or
give him
another. I mean,
time.
technically, he did have it. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he does have it, yeah. And he was taking pictures with it, and then
they
Shane took it.
away. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man.
I would-
He looked kind of awkward.
I
He
would
was
like Jinder to
"Take this one."
remain high up. They've pushed him. Keep the push.
Yeah.
And make him good, because
this is why it's a temporary push.
I have to
They
think
only
it is
pushed
temporary.
him. I think they only pushed him this time around because of his physique.
Well, and for the Indian market.
And for the
They're
Indian
trying to
market.
break into the
That's
Indian
the-
market.
that's the
They
only-
needed an
yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
a person
Mhm.
to be
Maybe that's
like,
why he
be
got in
one of
shape,
the
because
top
they probably
stars.
like, we're gonna push this.
That might be, yeah. And I mean, it also gave a reason to bring up the Bollywood boys, or the Singh brothers, I guess is
Yeah.
now what they're actually called.
Yeah.
So it gave a chance to bring two people up.
Mhm.
It's a cool dynamic. It's a good team
Mhm.
dynamic. You've got the leader, you've got his backup,
Mhm.
and they're coming in and they're kicking the crap out of people.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
keep
We'll
the
see
title
what
on Randy,
happens.
or give it to AJ again.
Yeah.
honestly,
I do.
just give it to AJ.
That's when in doubt, just give it to AJ.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
When in doubt, give it to the phenomenal one. All right,
I guess so.
he's the face that runs the place. He's a champ. He was the
he
champ
built
that runs
the
the
house.
Yeah. He built. Yeah, he did. He
He's-
built that. He built SmackDown Live.
Yeah.
That's AJ's brand.
Yeah, it is brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was a good show. What
Yeah.
do we got? Yeah. You guys got any last comments you guys want to say? Jett? Oh, he's not dead.
No.
He's literally,
no.
literally KO'd.
Like, I'm not talking about this.
He's like, I was done up with the Bailey talk.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
He got his stuff in, yeah.
Yeah, that's our show, guys. Glad you guys watched. We will definitely, keep this updated. It's definitely going good so far. I can't complain. Everything's been going really good. I'm loving it a lot. Yeah, we'll just keep it going,
Next couple
guys.
weeks for the build up to Backlash will be good.
Yeah, we'll
Build up
see.
to Extreme Rules after that.
Yeah. And SummerSlam's right around the corner. It goes by quick. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy that Cinco de Mayo. May the 4th be with you as well. To you nerds out there, I know you guys are watching. We're all nerds here. Yeah. You guys have. You're not a nerd.
We're nerds. We're wrestling nerds.
We're wrestling nerds. Yeah, we're wrestling nerds.
But yeah, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. All right. Take care. Peace. Keep hitting that.
It's the second time
I know.